Hello everyone, welcome to another live watch along on Football Talk podcast. My name is Ozzy and I'm your host for today's show. Another game in round of 16. Yesterday, England just about sneaked through into the quarterfinals, beating Slovakia, and Spain were victorious, winning 4-1 against Georgia. So today we'll be doing a watch along for France versus Belgium. So two exciting teams on paper. So let's hope they live up to the bill. So the kickoff is set to begin, but what we'll do before it does, we'll review both lineups and see who is playing today. So let's begin with the French team. So they're playing a 4-1-2-1-2 formation. So Mainon in goal, and then you've got Hernandez, Saliba, Upamecano, and Koundé in the back four, which is pretty much their first choice centre back defense there. And then in the one, you've got Tchouaméni, and in the two, you've got Rabiot and Kante. Play that number 10 role is Griezmann, and up top, you've got two strikers in Kylian Mbappe and Marcus Thuram. So, an attacking team for France, definitely. Same personnel as previous games, so no huge surprises there. For Belgium, they'll be playing a 4-4-2 formation. Castells in goal, and then you've got Fiete, Vertonghen, Faes, and Castagna in the back four. You've got, is it that Carrasco? Yeah, Carrasco, I believe that it is, isn't it? Yes, it is. Carrasco's got his full name there. Carrasco, Onana, Kevin De Bruyne, and Doku on the right wing, and Lukaku and Openda up top. So a lot of talent on show, some names that we are all familiar with. So expecting an open game, an entertaining game. But let's see how it goes. So kickoff has just begun. We've got Mbappe wearing a mask due to his nose injury that he suffered against Austria. So yeah, looking like a teenage mutant ninja turtle, which people say looks like anyway. So quite ironic there. But game has begun. Koundé is on the ball right now. Griezmann with the pass to Kante. Griezmann shifted to the right channel. Passes to Rabiot. Rabiot's been linked with a move to the Premier League, so definitely one to look out for. Tchouaméni lifts the ball towards Rabiot, but unfortunately he wasn't able to hook it on target. Both teams, interestingly, playing with two strikers. France playing a 4-4-2 diamond, more or less. You've got Belgium playing a straight up 4-4-2. You can see Kevin De Bruyne playing a lot deeper, which for us is a little bit unusual because we're used to seeing him playing as a number 8 or as a number 10 for Man City. But I think, this role still suits him where, he doesn't have to make huge strides across the pitch. He can just be a deep playmaker. Probably a role that he might get accustomed to the older he gets. In terms of his ball playing ability, one of the best in the world. So you won't lose that overnight. Pace, on the other hand, yeah, it happens to the best of us. So interesting in terms of how he plays today. Doku is actually playing on the left wing. The graphic I showed you said right wing. I thought that was a mistake, but yes, Doku is playing on the left wing, and Carrasco on the right. But opening minutes have been quite positive. Now I'm even looking at the French team, and even their formation isn't in line with what I was showing to you through my graphic there. That they're not actually playing a 4-4-2 diamond. They're playing a 4-3-3. Currently, Griezmann's on the right wing. You've got Marcus Thuram through the middle, and you've got Kylian Mbappe playing on the left wing, and then you've got Tchouaméni as the number 6, and then you've got Kante and Rabiot as the 2 number 8s. So that setup makes a bit more sense. You got the formations and personnel wrong there, but this is why we're here. This is why we can review the game and give you the real take into what tactics are being deployed up top. Rabiot's on the ball. Excuse me. Rabiot attacking that left channel. Cleared away by Castagna, the Fulham defender. Oh, nice ball there from Fiete. A Mainon reads the ball fantastically, comes out of his line and makes a clearance for France. Good goalkeeping there from the AC Milan goalkeeper. Vertonghen still playing international football. Very interesting. Doc on the left wing. Nice piece of skill to get around Griezmann. Oh, Vertonghen gives the ball away. Mbappe to Griezmann. Terrible pass there from Griezmann. Thuram trying to get past 3 players there. Difficult situation in the end. Goal kick for Belgium. Onana on the ball. The Everton midfielder has actually been linked with a move to Bayern Munich. So it'll be interesting to see if that move happens for the midfielder. I think it'd be a great move for him personally. Unfortunately, playing for Everton, he's not been able to showcase his talent. He looks a quality player to me. So a move to Bayern Munich would be a great step in his career. Rabiot, not the best of passes, but still France has the ball through Griezmann. Rabiot, that's like 2 weird passes that he's just done there. It's killed the whole move. Everyone's playing short, passing on the ground. He's just lifting the ball in the air. Or Penda up against Makana. Just about finds Minon, who makes the clearance. Tio Hernandez to Saliba. Oh. Griezmann on the turn. He shoots. Tame affair in the end. Surprised he didn't really lash onto the board there. He tried to apply like a zip technique onto that, but yeah, no power. Unless the defender blocked it, but from the angle I'm seeing it, it didn't look like that was the case. So yeah, I feel like I should have done better there with the execution of that shot. Face on the ball right now to Castagna. I'm sure us Liverpool fans will remember Face. He's the Leicester City centre back who scored a couple on goals for us in the game a couple of years back. So yeah. Tio Hernandez with the ball for France. Mbappe attacking on the left channel. Kante, can he find Kunde? No, yeah. Kunde in good space there on the right side, but it hasn't been utilised. Should sees him now. Kunde passes to Griezmann. Griezmann, lovely hook for Kunde. Kunde, through on goal. Oh, unlucky with that pass. Unable to find the French shirt. Good move from Kunde because there was plenty of space on his side, and he did a fantastic overlap to get into the middle. I think France need to utilise him a little bit more. That's been on a couple of occasions where he's had a lot of space on that side. Yeah, with the throw in. Tchouaméni to Hernandez. Long ball from Tchouaméni to Kunde. To Hernandez to Mbappe. Tchouaméni, fantastic ball to Kunde. Griezmann lifts the ball in the air to Mbappe. Clearance there from Castagna. Corner kick for France. Corner kick for France. Hernandez to Mbappe. Mbappe shoots over the bar. I'm sure that got a deflection. And Schumann getting a yellow card for appealing for that corner kick. He blatantly hits the player. It was Onana, I think it was, that made the block. Look at that. Come on. Ref, you're in front of the player as well. Wow. Referee's having a laugh. And Schumann picks up a needless yellow card there, but that decision was ridiculous. He was literally a few yards away from there, had the clearest of views. I still didn't see that the ball hit the Belgian player and passed the goal. Ridiculous. Carrasco, great turn there. He's through on goal. Tio Hernandez makes a crucial challenge in the end. Good block from the defender. Mbappe to Kante. Kante. Oh, nice flick there from Marcus Thuram. Good there to Griezmann. France on the counter, but there's a lot of Belgian bodies there. Practically the whole team's there already now. So, yeah, they're definitely defending in numbers today. Upamecano to Hernandez. Rabiot. Can I be honest? I'm very surprised that Rabiot starts for France. He's a player, I'll be honest, I don't rate very highly. I feel like you should have Camavinga in this team rather than Rabiot. Camavinga would provide the same sort of profile, both left-footed midfielders, but Camavinga is more agile, has a better passing range, more pace on the ball, and it's more neat and tidy on the ball. I feel like Rabiot is not the best pass of the ball. Doesn't have a very high possession rate. Like even today, for example, he's giving the ball away far too many times. I feel like Camavinga would suit tactically better, but I guess that's Deschamps' boy right there, so he's not going to make any changes right now. Good cross there from Koundé. With the with the clearance, now it's a corner kick for France. They're reviewing the incident with Carrasco. I don't think that was a penalty. I think Carrasco slipped more than anything else, so I wouldn't regard that as a foul. Griezmann takes the corner for France. Thuram gets contact on the ball, but is unable to flick it over his head towards the target. It's gone wide for a goal kick. Viete. Rabiot. Hernandez. To Saliba. Koundé. I feel like he's going to have a huge role to play for France today. Yeah, Belgium aren't here to go toe-to-toe against France. They've got a game plan. They're playing very compact, playing very deep. And I think they're just waiting to capitalize on France making a mistake. rather than create an opening for themselves. Mbappe drives with the ball right now to Rabiot. Terrible pass from Rabiot, but he still finds Koundé. Rabiot to Kante. Rabiot a long shot there, way off the mark. Castagna with the free ball to Lukaku, holds the ball up, lays it up to Kraska. Kraska to Castagna. What can he do? Cross towards Koundé. Not the best of crosses there, unfortunately, from the Fulham midfielder. Ball up top to Mbappe, cleared away by Face, throwing to France. France are finding it very difficult to unlock this Belgian defence. For me, I feel like they're trying to score the perfect goal. In this sort of situation, you always try and test the keeper through long shots. That hasn't been done yet. So, Tchouaméni with the cross in the danger zone. Try to lift the ball in the air as header, but in the end, the keeper caught it with ease. Tongan. Long walk top towards Openda. Good control there with his chest. Kante to Griezmann. Unfortunately, Griezmann's pass slightly wayward. Belgium claimed the ball again. Doku on the run. Blocked by Koundé for throwing. I think at some point Belgium will need to change their tactics or formation because playing Kevin De Bruyne in a double pivot in a flat midfield 4, it's not working. You're not going to get his influence on the game. I think you'll probably have to take one of the strikers off in the second half and play him as a number 10. And they've got plenty of options in terms of who can play in midfield. So you've got the likes of Tielemans, who can come in, Axel Witsel, who's a centre back nowadays, but he can play in that position. You've got Ranks, who's more box to box, but he can still play that role. You've got Vermeeren, who is an up and coming defensive midfield player. If he comes on, it'll be an interesting one for me to watch. I've heard a lot of good things about him, and definitely want to look out for in this Belgium team and for the future, future prospect there. Belgium, they've got a free kick on the edge of the box. to a dangerous position for France to concede. Let's see what Belgium are capable of producing now. De Bruyne, the cross. Hey, that was no cross. It was more or less like a shot. And Minon read that very late, ended up making a clearance with his feet rather than using his hands there. Very late reaction, but still managed to make the save. Rabiot gets booked for his foul on Doku. Let's have a look at the challenge. Oh no, that's not a yellow card. This referee, where's he from? Because is he English? He's refereeing like an English referee. He hasn't got a clue what he's doing. That is not a foul in a million years. Rabiot made the tackle, and then Doku landed around his leg and fell to ground after the ball was taken away. It's not a foul. Yeah, slightly unorthodox save there from Mainan. Just go comment here from Madison. Big up Madison. It says Doku has caused 2 cards with his theatrics. Card of piling up for France. Yeah, that last one was a bit of a joke. I'm not gonna lie, that was never a yellow card. But that is probably the reason why he's there. To attract those sort of fouls that will help create free kicks for Belgium. The way they're playing right now, you have to say that's their best way of creating an opening, because in open play, they're playing a very defensive game. Belgium on attack right now. Ooh, Carrasco has a shot blocked by Theo Hernandez. No, they're trying to say it's a handball. I don't think it's a handball at all. If you're watching from X, drop a comment, let me know, because I'm having notifications that there's issues with the stream. So I'm going to try to fix that somehow. Yeah, not sure why that's the case. Oh, Belgium on attack right now. That's a poor pass there from Kreska. Belgium really need to make sure they take advantage of these situations, because they don't get a lot of these sort of openings to score the goal. Mbappe to Griezmann. Marcus Thuram tries to lay it off, cleared away by Belgium. Mbappe drives the ball, great turn. But he slipped and he's dropped to ground. Castagna with the ball right now. Onana with the ball. Onana. Belgium with the patient build up at the minute. Onana tries a long ball. Not the best ball there from Onana to Jeremy Doku. He's frustrated him. I'd say rightly so. That wasn't the best of passes there. Kante. To Mokano, Kunde. Tries the free ball to Marcus Thuram, but he seems to fall to ground as he's making the run there. Rabiot to Hernandez. Mbappe's come a bit more infield from the left. Griezmann to Rabiot. Hernandez with the cross. I'm not sure if that was a shot or a cross. So look at the replay. Yeah, but too much on that. Yeah, no bend, no curl on it whatsoever. Well, straight up for a goal kick. Kunde on the ball on the right side. Lovely cross. Oh, Marcus Thuram. So close to opening the deadlock there. Beautiful cross from Kunde. That's what I was saying to you guys earlier on. Kunde needs to be involved in the game a lot more. As in the players need to pass it to him because he's got so much space on that right-hand side. You've got Doku, who's very attack-minded. He doesn't seem to drop deep to help out with left back. And Fiete is isolated on occasion. So France really need to utilize that right side a bit more. Great cross. Marcus Thuram, very unlucky. His header just goes wide, unfortunately. So, biggest chance of the game so far. Rescuing it as a foul. Oh, come on. That was such a soft free kick to concede. Yeah, I know for a fact this referee's never played a game of football at any level. The most he's probably played is garden football. Because right now he hasn't got a clue what's a foul, what's not a foul. Doku driving the ball. Great run from Doku. He's the only one that's trying to make things happen for Belgium, using blistering pace on that wing. Always has at least 2-3 players, so Belgium needs to try and do a bit better. Work around him. Saliba with the ball right now. Upamecano to Griezmann. Tchouaméni to Hernandez. Tchouaméni long ball up top to Rabiot. Can he hook the ball? He can. Okay, Steals manages to claim the ball. Not the best of crosses, too fair. Too close to the keeper to retrieve. Vertonghen. Good header there from Saliba to Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni on the run. Lays it off to Rabiot. Mbappe from the left. Passes to Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni loses the ball, but Saliba manages to retrieve it for him. Rabiot to Mbappe. His flick doesn't make it to Hernandez. Kaku's been a bit anonymous in this game. Hasn't really got involved that much. Mbappe. To Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni long ball up top. Cleared away by Face. Lukaku just let that ball go. And it's a throw into France. Silly decision there. Oh, I thought Onana provided a through ball to Openda. That would literally would have helped create a counter attack. Kunde to N'Golo Kante. Back to Kante. Mbappe. Lucky there with the cutback pass. Mbappe is on the right side this time. Griezmann's gone a bit more central. Tchouameni, he shoots. Woo! Not bad effort. And this is what I was saying earlier on. France need to start shooting from distance because I wouldn't quite say Belgium are playing a low block, but they're playing very defensive right now. So it's going to be very hard to break down through intricate play. It has to be done through long shots or using your wide men a bit more. Right now, you've got Mbappe who's coming in field. Rabiot's occupying the wide areas a bit more, but for me, Rabiot doesn't have the best of deliveries. And on the right side, I think Koundé's got space, but he's not being given the ball as much as he should, in my opinion. So that's something they need to tweak a little bit more, where Koundé has a bit more of the ball because he's making fantastic overlapping runs. Doku's not man marking him, he's not tracking back. So got to use that to your advantage. So little tweaks will need to be done for both teams, actually. So what I'll do during halftime, I'll make a case for both teams in terms of what they need to do to try and break the deadlock. So approaching the 40th minute, still got 5 minutes plus stoppage time. Let's see if someone can break the deadlock before halftime. Mbappe's on the ball right now. To Rabiot. Mbappe to Rabiot again. What can Rabiot do? Oh, Koundé. Headed by De Bruyne. I thought he pushed the ball. I thought it was handball, I'm not going to lie. But yeah, I might just be seeing things in terms of what happened there. Saliba, Mbappe. Mbappe lifts the ball towards Koundé. What can Koundé do? Oh, free ball? No. Upamecano makes the crucial block there. Just got a comment here from Madison. He said, "What is your favorite kit at the Euros?" I think these two are my favorite. I do like these two kits, to be fair. The French away kit and the home kit for Belgium. I do like it. Another one I'll throw in the mix. I like the German home kit. I think the kit's really nice, and I feel like Adidas do the best kits because that kit looks special to me. So yeah, I'd probably add Germany to the mix there. But yeah, the Belgium home kit looks nice. It's obviously made by Adidas, and then Nike did a decent job with the French one. So yeah, those are my top three, I would say. There seems to be an injury here on Fiat, the Belgian left back. Long kick from Castiles to Lukaku. First touch was awful, to say the least, from Lukaku. Had he just cushioned it, could have hit the volley there, but no, that touch was a bit wayward. Great ball from the keeper, but fortunately it didn't match with Lukaku's first touch. I'm not gonna lie, I think Belgium got their tactics a bit wrong today. This is not the formation they should have gone for, but I think they've presented more of a cautious game in the first half. Maybe they'll open up with a bit more of a different approach in the latter stages, but yeah, I'm not too sure. As great as France are, there are weaknesses in parts of the pitch that Belgium should be able to capitalize on. Griezmann with the corner kick, short one to Mbappe. Mbappe lifts the ball in the box, cleared by Vertonghen. He gets another chance. Oh, he's up against Doku. Doku's fouling him. Tchouameni shoots. Woo. Over the bar. Tchouameni's had a couple shots. Doku tried his best. Had like 3 swipes on Mbappe. Mbappe held his ground. Went past him with ease. Laid it off to Tchouameni, and his shot was slightly wayward and goes off target. But this is what the France have got to do. They've got to utilize the wide areas, present it to their midfielders, and try and take shots from distance. This is why I would bring Camavinga in this team, because I feel like he can do a great job. He's really good at long shot distance shooting as well. But yeah, we'll see what Deschamps has under his sleeve for the second half. And that is halftime. France 0, Belgium 0. So what I'll do, we'll have a short break and then we'll return and talk tactics. I want to talk about both teams in terms of what they can do in order to have the upper hand on the other team. So yeah, I'll be back with you guys very, very shortly. Hello, guys. Welcome back to the live watch along. The game will be starting very soon. So, what I thought I'd do is discuss some tactics with regards to both teams and what they need to do in order to break the deadlock. So, currently on the screen, as you can see, we have the French lineup. So, when I shared the graphic before the game began, it was a 4-4-2 diamond formation. That is definitely not how they're playing. They're playing a 4-3-3, which is fine. It's not a bad formation. I think they have the right personnel for that sort of formation. Mbappe does tend to like to play more as a wide forward rather than through the middle. And Thuram has been playing up top for his club, which is Inter Milan. So that makes sense as well. Griezmann, traditionally number 10, but can play on the wing. So in terms of personal, the first thing I would do, and I've mentioned it a few times in the live watch along, is I take off Rabiot and I'd bring on Camavinga. I think he brings more to the team in terms of his ability. I think he's a bit more equipped to play left side number 8 role in comparison to Rabiot, who can do a job, but I feel like he can be a bit one paced, whereas Camavinga has great acceleration and can really drive with the ball, be a ball carrier, and make things happen, but at the same time be very well all round in terms of being defensively really good for his team as well. So I think Camavinga would be an option to bring on later in the game. I'd make it as a halftime sub. I'm not sure Deschamps would agree. Back four is fine. Kunde, I feel like he needs to be utilized a bit more. The ball needs to go to him. He's got a lot of space on his side. So with Doku making all sorts of runs and not tracking back, Kunde is able to overlap and cause havoc on that right hand side. And so Griezmann's coming infield. So Griezmann for me is doing a decent job. Uh, I think Thuram will need to be substituted at some point. So the options that France have in the striker role, you've got Giroud, you've got Colomouani, Fofana. So Fofana's a midfielder. You got Bacola, but he's more of a winger. So I'd go for. It's a tricky one. I'd go for Giroud just due to the fact that he has more experience and you don't really need a striker to kind of stretch the team. I'm hoping the two wide players will do that, and then you've just got a player who's that fox in the box and can finish. So I'd bring on Giroud in the second half. If I can spell his name correctly. Giroud. And I'll probably take off Griezmann off at some point as well. The question is who do I bring on, Bacola or Ousmane Dembele? I'd go for Dembele for this one. Coleman is option as well, but I prefer him on the left side, and I'm not taking off Mbappe. So this will be the front three that I'll go for. So you've got Giroud, Dembele, Camavinga coming on. And what other options they have? They do have Fofana, who I just mentioned earlier on. I mean, these are the three that I feel like they should bring on in the second half, and I think it will help break the deadlock, but also be in control of the game as well. You're not just full attack mode; you are playing the right formation, and you've got the better personnel for me, in my opinion. So this is the three changes that I would make for France going into the second half. Now, on to Belgium. Now, the back four is fine. I don't think there needs to be any changes made there. I'm not happy with De Bruyne playing as a number 6. So for me, he needs to be deployed as a number 10. And I would possibly take off Lukaku, who's been anonymous for me. And then have Openda through on goal. So for me, have Doku a bit more up top, Carrasco a bit more up top, and then bring on a defensive midfielder. So I'd go for Tielemans in terms of experience in that lineup. So I'd bring on Tielemans to play alongside Onana. And they got Kevin De Bruyne playing as the number 10. Carrasco, as hard of a working player he is, I think I'll change him at some point as well. We've got Trossard, who's an option. I would bring on Bakayoko, who's more of a goal threat from that right hand side. So Bakayoko. So he'd be the player. So you've got two out and out wingers with raw pace, and Bakayoko can really shoot as well from distance. So that would be a bit more of a tap-minded substitution there. I'm just having a look to see what our players could have an impact on the game. Trossard would be one. So if Openda isn't doing it, I'd actually play Trossard in a central role. Now, if you're an Arsenal fan, you know he's been occupied. He's occupied that role on a number of occasions for Arsenal and has done a decent role. So I'd bring on Trossard as a striker to get the winning goal for Belgium, if that's how you want to sort of predict in your head. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 substitutions. So I'll bring on Trossard, Bakayoko, and Tielemans. So sorry, 3 substitutions there, 3 for France as well. And yeah, that would be my setup for this second half. So let me know what you guys think in the chat. That would be the way I would set up both teams. I can see the game is underway now. So let's get back into the action. But as of yet, no changes have been made for either team, which I kind of half expected, but I'm expecting some changes to be made in the hour mark to say. Fires with the ball there for Belgium. Tongue of the ball for Belgium. Stania. De Bruyne with the long ball up top. Lukaku manages to use his body really well there. Gets the ball off Saliba, but unable to hold onto the ball for too long. De Bruyne to Onana. Stania with the ball to Carrasco. Oh, Onana drives past Mbappe there. Nice pass to Carrasco. Lifts the ball in the box. Too much power in the end for Openda to get on the end of there. Remember, if this game remains 0-0, we do go through to extra time. And then if it still remains 0-0 there or still equalized, there's still a draw, then it goes to penalties as well. So it might be a long afternoon because right now we're not really seeing any fireworks in the match. But hopefully both managers make some substitution and that will have an impact on the game. Kante to Kunde. Griezmann. I should have done better there with the control. And then there's drives the ball. Mbappe cuts in. Lays off to Kante. What can Kante do? Tchouaméni with the shot. Great save there from Castells. I think it took a slight deflection of face as well. Yes, it did. Fantastic save there from the Belgian goalkeeper. Corner kick for France. Griezmann with the cross. Oh, Tchouaméni, I thought, got on the board there. Mbappe on the left channel. He shoots, but his effort is blocked by face. Oh, Openda fouls Hernandez there. Free kick to France. The referee's giving Openda the death stare right now. Like he just committed a crime. It wasn't that deep. It was just a normal foul. I think Hernandez dropping to the ground was more theatrical than anything else. Slight nudge, but nothing for to be diving around like you're in the Olympics right now. But yeah, France are awarded with a free kick. Griezmann set to take it. Nice, needs to whip it into the far post. Unable to do so. Cleared away by De Bruyne. Koundé lifts the ball in the box. Marcus Thuram with the header again. Fortunately, unable to hit the target. So this is the reason why I suggested for Giroud to come on later on, because with these sort of balls, he's better suited for aerial challenges. Thuram is a good striker, but he's better utilized on the shoulder, using his speed and going through and goal and shooting from there. Whereas these sort of aerial challenges is more suited for Giroud, who's a fantastic header of the ball. So hopefully Deschamps takes that into consideration and makes some changes later in the game. Fades to Castagna. Excuse me. Ball towards Lukaku, but taken away by Hernandez. They pass it back to Mainon. Saliba. Hasn't been very influential in terms of his passing. Like for Arsenal, he's really good in terms of distributing the ball. Maybe it's a tactical approach from the manager to keep it simple rather than ping long balls up top or diagonal passes, which I've seen him do for Arsenal. I feel like that's something they should have utilized a bit more. You notice that in international football a lot more, where players don't play the way they do for club level. England is a pure example where none of them press, none of them play short passes, none of them play with any tempo. Doesn't mean they're bad players. We've just got a bad coach who has a different way of playing football. And says he had an interview yesterday. He said that we shouldn't fear of losing. I think he fears losing. Why would you play such a cautious game? Yesterday, the team were playing a 4-5-1 formation in the second half of extra time when they were on the lead. So, yeah. Back to this game. Saliba has the ball now. Mainan to Tchouaméni. Mokana hits the ball up top. Cleared away by Face. Fantastic engine there from Kante. Makes the interception. In the middle of the park. Rabiot. What's he doing? Took forever to give the ball there to Mbappe. Mbappe, great turn on Carrasco. He cuts in, he shoots. Woo. Is that a corner kick? Great acceleration from Mbappe. The shot. Too straight there. No, it went over the bar. No touch from the goalkeeper. I feel like with those kind of shots, he should have added a bit more finesse and guided it into the corner rather than smashing it. Just because of the angle. If he was a bit more central, then I guess, you know, smashing it with your laces makes more sense. But in that position, I feel like he should have added a bit more finesse to the shot. Saliba to Kante. What a player Kante is. He's just everywhere. Even at this stage of his career, hasn't slowed down one bit, in my opinion. Onana to Kevin De Bruyne. Back to face for Belgium. Doku 1-on-1 with Kunde. Oh, look at the acceleration there. Griezmann lays it off to Thuram. Great tackle there from Fiete. Mbappe. Oh, Mbappe the shot. Oh, unable to make contact there. Great cross from Kunde once again from that right side. That's where they're going to open a deadlock through that right side. All the attacks are coming from that side, unless it's Mbappe coming in from the left wing. Doku holds off the ball, passes to Kevin De Bruyne. Oh, misplaced pass there. Rabiot, can he do? Passes to Fio Hernandez. Tchouaméni. Mbappe. Tchouaméni takes a shot. No, he doesn't. He passes it to Nkante. De Bruyne with the nutmeg on Griezmann. Doku drives with the ball, gets fouled by Kante. Oh, no, he doesn't. Okay, play continues. That wasn't regarded as a foul. I thought that was a foul. Griezmann to Nkante. Kunde. Cross was needed there. Kante the cross. Tchouaméni to Griezmann. Kunde. Ah, good block there from Fiete. How do you pronounce it? Is it Fiete or Fiat? I've not heard the commentator say it once, so I'm trying to come up with my own pronunciation there. Throw into Belgium. Viet, I believe that's how you pronounce the name. Takes the throw in. Foul there from Doku on Griezmann. Free kick to France. We've played an hour. And still no substitutions. Almost an hour. Still no substitutions. This is why I feel like football. People are saying football's become a bit boring or a bit more robotic now because you're not getting sort of individual performances. And I feel like coaches are very cautious nowadays, especially in international tournaments. No one's really going for the attack. It's an hour play. No substitutions have been made. Neither team are doing great. Hey, maybe we're spoiled with club football because right now the Euros have been average for me. Hasn't been as spectacular as I would have expected it to be. Saliba, good turn there away from Openda. Almost gives the ball away. No, yes, he does, unfortunately. De Bruyne. Oh, great pass to Carrasco. He shoots. Oh, fantastic interception there from Theo Hernandez. Recovered for Saliba there. Unfortunately, made that error. Great tackle. Great block in the end from the left back. Kevin De Bruyne of the corner. It's their first corner of the game, actually. Taken by De Bruyne. Goes over the head of two players there, Vertonghen and Onana it was. Wasted opportunity there for Belgium. Ref has blown the whistle. I think we're expecting some changes. So Kolo Muani is coming on for Marcus Thuram, like for substitution. So remember when I was doing the tactics, it was between Muani and Giroud for me. I went for Giroud, but Deschamps believes Muani is a better suited player, maybe due to his pace up top. See leading Thuram, the former World Cup winner, in the stand watching his son. Yeah, I think Drew would have made a bit more sense, having more of a focal point up top. But maybe he's got a different approach where actually it looks like he might be playing left wing and Mbappe goes through the middle. Which, yeah, I guess that makes sense as well because you've got a like-for-like player on the left wing in Muani who can do a good job there. And they can both interchange as well. Rabiot to Muani. Oh, is foul there? No. Ref is saying play on. No foul committed there. The ref's having a bit of a shock, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so a substitution for Belgium. Who is coming on? Openda is coming off. And you've got Mangala coming on. Mangala is a defensive midfielder. Currently plies his trade in France for Lyon in Liga. So So I think they've switched the formation up. So it's Mangala and Onana in a double pivot, which allows De Bruyne to play behind the main striker, which is Lukaku. So, or alongside him in like a 4-4-2, probably 4-4-1-1 formation, or 4-2-3-1 is pretty much similar shape. And that's what I suggested at halftime as well. I think they needed to give De Bruyne the freedom and license to be a number 10, to be creative, to make things happen. Deploying him in the double pivot was just, reducing his impact on the team. So this makes more sense. But I was suggesting Openda to stay on, but the coach has decided to stick with Lukaku. Griezmann with the shot. Right foot effort, just goes wide. "65 minutes played. It's still 0-0. Mangala, former Nottingham Forest player. I feel like his name did ring a bell. Made his move to Lyon not so long ago. Ref blows the whistle for throwing for Belgium. Lukaku tries to head the ball down towards Kraska, but unable to find his man there. Mbappe on the left side. Passes to Tchouaméni. Fiete with the header. Oh, Mbappe catches Kraska on the eye there, but he seems to be fine. Play continues. Koundé to Kante. Tchouaméni. Long ball towards Theo Hernandez. Hits it to Rabiot. Rabiot to Kante. Nice pass from Mbappe to Griezmann. Tchouaméni shoots. Oh. Tchouaméni hasn't got his shooting boots on today. It's the third effort he's had towards goal. Not hit the target once today. So Needs to do much better there. He's finding spaces, he's creating chances for himself, but the execution isn't there today. Just got a comment here from Madison who says this France team is oozing with quality, but doesn't seem like it is clicking. 335 minutes of football and no goals from open play. Main reason why I didn't think Belgium should fare them. I do remember your comment actually in the previous show. I'll be honest with you, it's a strange one because you're right, they are oozing quality, but I feel like for me the coach has got some of the team selection wrong. So Rabiot for me should not be in this team. He should not be starting. Uh, it should be Camavinga. I feel like he's such an underrated player, and he would have been more of a dynamic option in that midfield. It would have changed the whole outcome of that midfield. So I feel like with the midfield is where for me it's lacking for France. Um, it's very stop-start. You've got a player like Rabiot who will go forward, but then he'll pass sideways or pass it back. So you need forward-thinking players, and Camavinga, who's defensively really good as well, but he's very more on the front foot where he sees the pass, through the eye, and he's threading balls all the way around. He's done it for Real Madrid on a number of occasions, and he can adapt to playing different roles. But yeah, unfortunately, he's not really been given much game time. So for me, the midfield has been lacking a little bit. Um, Lukaku with the shot, great save for mine on there. Kunde with the pass. Mbappe with the ball. Passes to Hernandez. Mbappe falls to ground. Don't think that's a penalty. Belgium on the attack right now. What can they do? Mbappe going toe to toe with Tongan. Referee stop play. Calm both players down. But yeah, sorry, Madison. Back to your question. I just think the shop hasn't got the selection right. So I mentioned about Rabiot, where I feel like Camavinga would be a better option. And then the front three, it hasn't really clicked as well. Mbappe for me, he prefers to play as a left winger on as a wide forward, so he should always occupy that role. Up top, they've got Marcus Thuram, who's decent, but he's not the most clinical of strikers. They've got Giroud, but he's not really started games, so Giroud would be a more viable option. He might not be everyone's cup of tea, but he's a goal scorer and he's been doing it for years. And the right wing has been a bit unbalanced as well. You've had Dembele, but Dembele's been really hot and cold in his performances in the tournament. Barcola played in the previous game. I didn't watch the game live, so I'm assuming he didn't do really well. He's actually a decent player, so I'm surprised he hasn't gotten more game time as well. So yeah, things just haven't clicked. The back four, they've been solid, but it's more from the midfield. The midfield, I feel like they're lacking that sort of dynamic play in there. And up top, they haven't got that finisher, which is strange to say because France have abundance of talent, which we all know. But yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, let's see. It's even right now. I feel like Belgium should be going for the attack because, like you said, it's not working. It's not clicking for France right now. So why not utilize and bring on more of an attack-minded player? But let's see. Maybe they are holding back making substitutions for extra time because right now, 73rd minute, and we're not getting any closer to breaking the deadlock. So let's see. Let's see how it goes. Kunde with the ball to Saliba. What can Saliba do? He shoots. Woohoo! Boy, he almost scored there. From my angle, it looked like it was very close, but I have a feeling it was a wayward shot. Let's have a look. This is a great angle to see what he did. Yeah, he even made the target. Should have done better there. I'll be honest with you, should hit the target there at least. Didn't have a space there to trouble the keeper, but was unable to do so. Lukaku was very close to scoring himself. Great play from Tchouaméni to make that block. Took the sting away from the ball. That could easily have hit the back of the net for Belgium. Right now, both teams getting closer, but no one's produced that moment of brilliance or a clear-cut chance to break the deadlock. Fiete with the ball. Face. Vertonghen's on the ground. Gets a yellow card. Let's have a look. It's not really a yellow. He could have just, had words with both players. Referee's just very trigger happy to dish out the cards, isn't he? Yeah, these referees are funny. Not a lot of attacking options for Belgium in terms of strikers. Not sure if the manager would agree, but I'd take off Lukaku and bring on Trossard, place Trossard as a central striker. And he's a very hard-working player, so he'll definitely press from the front. But this is what Lukaku does. He'll get the ball and he'll misplace passes like that. He's a frustrating player to watch. Just having a look at some of the options on the bench. Kanate, Bakola. Close is a right back, but I think Kunde's doing a great job. Coleman is an option. He played right wing in the previous game. I wasn't very impressed with him. Fofana is a good one. He's more of a like for Tchouaméni. Zemri, he could be an alternative for Kante, but I've been impressed with Kante today. Dembele for the right wing. Giroud, unless Deschamps goes really all guns blazing as another. Mbappe the shot. Unable to hit the target there. Fola Mendy left back. Hanan has been doing good to be honest with you. Benjamin Pavard centre back / right back. And then you've got Sambozo, who is the goalkeeper. So no, don't think they'll make any substitutions now. In terms of Belgium, you've got Zeno Zebast. He's a centre back. And then you've got Witzel, who can play the DM or the centre back as well. Tielemans. Trossard is the attacking option. Kaminski is the goalkeeper. Marcels. Oh, he's a goalkeeper. So how many goalkeepers they got? Let's have a look. Isn't Kaminsky a goalkeeper? Oh, that's 2 goalkeepers there. My gosh. All right. They're no use right now. Ranks in the box to box. Player Lukibakio. He's a winger as well. The Catalara, who's had a great season for Atalanta. He can play as a number 10. More of a like for like for Kevin De Bruyne. Bakayoko, the one I suggested at halftime. Right winger who has an eye for goal. Vermaelen is a defensive midfielder, really good on the ball, has good distribution. And the Kuiper, I believe, is a centre back. Am I correct? He's a fullback. So yeah, fullback's not really the option they need to improve on. But yeah, who knows? Who knows? But Trossard for me needs to come on for Belgium, 100%. And even for France, they could take off Griezmann, bring on Giroud, and play Kolo Muani on the right side, play Mbappe on the left, and then play Giroud through the middle. I think that'd be a good option as well. No, I don't. I think Deschamps seems content with what he's got right now. Koundé with the cross, unlucky. Castells manages to catch the ball cleanly there. 10 minutes remaining of this game. Not an exciting game today, unfortunately. A lot of high expectations for France, but don't think they've delivered. And at this stage, I have to be honest, there's not really any clear favourites of who will win the Euros. At this stage, you do get a bit of an inkling that this is the team that's going to win it. I don't have that sort of thing. I think the one that might get the win for me is Germany. Germany look very good. Spain as well have been really good, but they obviously face each other in the quarterfinals. So one of them will be knocked out, and then my selection will be reduced to 1. So we'll see what happens in that fixture. But France, for me, have been okay. I wouldn't say they've been terrible, but they've been okay. But the likes of Portugal and England have been woeful in terms of the big nations. So Doku and Kante have an interesting draw there. De Bruyne to Lukaku to Doku. Nice turn from Doku. Lovely free ball to De Bruyne. He shoots. Oh, what a save! Oh, what a shot from De Bruyne. Hit that with pure lever there. Great save from Minor. Castagna, unfortunately, able to get on the rebound there. Belgium very close to opening the deadlock there. Best chance for Belgium by a mile in this game. Can they capitalize? Can they keep going? Less than 10 minutes remaining. Anything's possible. They can just grab the goal and just play defensive and get the win in the end. It's not by far, away from their imaginations. They can definitely get something from the game. France aren't really doing much. Onana to Carrasco. Castagna, what can he do? To Onana. Now playing it back to Faiz to Vertonghen. Fiete. Let's have a look at the replay. Great save for Mainon. Great turn from Doku. Lovely layout to De Bruyne. First time shot. Boom. Great effort on goal. Onana. Good turn. Gets away from N'Golo Kante. Lukaku. Poor first touch. N'Golo Kante. This guy is everywhere. He's trying to find the pass. Finds Griezmann. Griezmann to Rabiot. Rabiot to Mbappe. This is what I mean. Rabiot, he just kills the play. Seriously. Griezmann to Koundé. Kante. Colomani shoots. Oh, they've got the goal. I think it took a big deflection, but who cares? France are winning right now. Their sub, Colomani, breaks the deadlock. Let's have a look at the replay. Let's have a look. Fio Hernandez passes to Griezmann. Griezmann to Koundé. Koundé to Kante. Kante. Quick pass. I can't tell. Moani. Yes, it does. It hits the knee of Vertonghen. It was not the cleanest of strikes. It wasn't going to trouble the goalkeeper. My lights are short. I'll be back very shortly, guys. Yeah, what a shame for Belgium. 5 minutes remaining. Can they do anything to equalize? At this stage, it looks like France will be progressing into the quarterfinals. Fiat with the ball. Doku. Great turn. Gets past 2 players. Gets past 3 players. I thought he was going to hit the shot there. Rabiot actually makes a crucial block in the end. Onana to Fiat. Onana to Fiat. Mangala. Castagna. First it to De Bruyne. Slightly overplayed. What De Bruyne, I think, got the last touch. Is there a goal kick? What's happening? Why hasn't Trossard been brought onto the pitch? I'm really surprised by that. So right now you've got Luki Bacchio, I think he's coming on, and the Catalara, Castagna. Is coming off. I'm not sure who the second player was that got substituted. And Carrasco. So Castagna and Carrasco off. And then you've got Luki Bacchio and the Catalara on for Belgium. With only a few minutes remaining. Can they make an impact on the match? Remains to be seen. It's not even Moani's goal has been registered as Vertonghen own goal there. But France don't care who scored or how it was scored. Right now, as it stands, they are going through to the quarterfinals. Thrown to Belgium. Let's see what Belgium can muster up in the last few minutes of the game. For Tongan. Fiat with the long ball towards Lukebakio. He drives the ball, he cuts in. Passes to Doku. Doku with a low cross. Cleared away by Upamecano. Fiat has a shot that hits the referee. What's the referee doing? He just holds his hand in the air, but come on, mate. Get me one. It's not about you. The referees always want to be the main characters. Three minutes of stoppage time. What can Belgium produce? Looking back here on the right wing. De Bruyne is helping him out. Wrong pass. Should have passed it to Onana there. Looking back here, all over the place right now. Face to Onana. Drive the ball forward, pass it to Onana. Not the right pass there. Needs to try and find Doku, who's got plenty of space on that left wing. Let him attack the channel there. Fiat almost loses the ball there. Mangala to face. Fiat to Doku. Doku up against Kunde. Low cross. Oh, what a cross that was. The Catalara should have done better there. I think it was literally a yard away from him. Failed to read the pass there in the end. Face with the ball there to Onana. Onana to Vertonghen. Mangala to Doku. Go on, Doku. Great run from Doku. Headed away by Upamecano for a corner kick. The Belgian fans are behind the goal. They're cheering up for their boys. Can Belgium get the equalizer with 1 minute remaining of stoppage time? Corner taken from De Bruyne. Not the best of corners, to be honest, from the midfield maestro. No, that's not a foul. Theo Hernandez dropping to ground easily there. First with the ball. What can he do? Long ball towards Kunde. Kunde heads it down to Griezmann. Oh, Mangala loses to Kolomouani. They've had a little tussle there. They both dropped to ground. Great play from Moani to attract that pass. Or should I say foul in the end? And that is the full-time whistle. France have qualified and progressed into the quarterfinals. Commiserations to Belgium, who tried to execute the game plan to stop the French from attacking, but unfortunately weren't able to capitalize on any of their chances that they produced. But Tongan with their own goal, so obviously he's looking very distraught on the pitch. Wouldn't say he was at fault. It's just one of those shots that end up hitting you from a deflection, hit the back of the net. These things happen. So well done to France. I'll be honest with you, not the best of performances, and will be regarded as lucky to go through. But at this stage, it doesn't matter how you get through. As long as you're there, that's what counts. So that is the end of the live watch along. So thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you to Madison for all your questions earlier. I appreciate your engagement. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. We will be doing another watch along tomorrow. Tomorrow, I believe I'll be doing the Austria versus Turkey game. So it's at 8 p.m. Kickoff UK time. So I'll be live from 7:55. And then, make sure to tune in tomorrow. I'll also be bringing back the transfer talk shows as well. So I've got a transfer talk show scheduled for Wednesday. And then on Thursday, I will be doing a couple of shows. Actually, I'll be doing a transfer talk for Liverpool, as well as the round of 16 review. And then we'll also provide predictions for the quarterfinals as well. So, lots of content coming your way. Make sure you hit that notification bell. And also follow me on social media for all the latest updates. You can follow me at OZZIE'S on Twitter /X. And you can also follow me at Ozzy.ftp on Instagram, Threads, and TikTok. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you for tuning in as always. Take care, stay safe, and I hope to see you all very, very soon. Goodbye.